And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG College Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. It's the latest in the world of college football news. Yes, we are into week 3 in college football. We'll also have a couple of EA Sports College Football 26 players, gamers playing for cash and prizes. As we bring you the latest in the world of college football, folks, we're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network as we come to you from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG College Football, and ISG Basketball, always right here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Folks Network. Folks, we're always talking about, we're the only show, folks, and we literally are, that combines and talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're going to talk the latest in the world of college football. Got 3 ranked matchups this weekend. Can't wait to talk about that and also see these gamers play for cash and prizes as we do this simultaneously. The confluence, folks, the intersection of sports and gaming. Shout out to the good folks here at 902 Brewing Company. Yes, here in Jersey City. So, you know, they're like the Giants and the Jets. It's all about the tri-state here. 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City, a craft brewery in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Got the big bright tanks and the fermenter straight ahead right there, man. All the magic mead right here. Some 20 different varieties of ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere all right here, folks. Curated good times made right here in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. And speaking of variety of events, got a big one coming up this weekend, Oktoberfest on Sunday. So shout out to good folks there. It'll be happening Sunday here in Jersey City, 902 Brewing Company, from noon until, so as long as you guys want to go, man, they're going to have some dancers here, Bavarian, German dancers, great brews. It's all right here at the Oktoberfest at 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is to the left of me, Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee starting quarterback for the Volunteers, also played in the NFL with the Broncos and Cardinals and the UFLs. Also, San Antonio Brahmas. Green 80. Green 80. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Kill. Easy. Roger. Liz. Wednesday. Sit. I'm picking up my knee. Hot. Jarrett, what's wrong with you?
I do like the light kick. Listen, that light kick, Georgia, Tennessee this week. That's all Georgia's going to be on. They're not going to hear nothing in Neyland Stadium. So that big light kick, you're going to see that on Saturday.
How you doing, brother, man? You ready for this weekend?
Yes, man. Big game Saturday. Super excited. 3:30 prime time, as you know. Everybody in the South knows for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
And to the right of me there, she is Alex Sims, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, currently working for NESN Nation, NESN silent reporter for the Indoor Football League team there in Massachusetts. Alex Sims, former Heisman voter. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Hanging in there. You ready to get this thing started? Talk some CFB?
Let's go.
And how about your boy, Fran Brown?
Oh, man. Can't wait to talk about him later.
Yes. Let's take a look at the rundown here, folks. We'll tell you what we're talking about here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. ISG College Football here, talking the latest in the world of college football. Big matchup, 3 ranked matchups. We just talked about it in Knoxville. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Georgia at Tennessee. It's a big one in the SEC. Also, speaking of the SEC, gig 'em, Aggies, trying to get some revenge. Lost to Notre Dame last year, heading to South Bend on Saturday. We'll talk about that. Also, the other ranked matchup, South Florida at Miami, a battle in the Sunshine State. USF, they've already beaten Florida. Can they knock off Miami? We'll talk about that. Colorado reportedly going to start the third-string quarterback, Ryan Staub. We'll talk about that. Is that a good move there? I want to get JG's reaction as well, talking about that. UNC banning the Patriots scouts at practice, and Belichick admitted to it. We'll talk about that. Syracuse players, after a win against UConn last weekend, had to run some sprints. Their head coach, Fran Brown, man, he about that action. He was not playing. We'll get into that. Can't wait to hear from Alex and what she's been hearing up there in the Q's. All right, let's talk about the rules here because we got a college football game here. EA Sports College Football 26. Got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes. Heisman, competitive game mode, head-to-head current rosters. All 136 Division I FBS teams are available, like to call those regs, regular teams, 4-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the stakes. How about the prizes? Speaking about winning, you can win some money, $50 guaranteed, $40 to the winner. Runner-up runs up out this piece with $10 cash. And also, if you win 4 straight weeks, and it gets progressively harder as you go on, you do win an NCAA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They'll literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Also make office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it. They got all of the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, NCAA teams, and also custom pieces. Also, if you do win 4 in a row, you get that chair from Zipchair, and check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady, been rocking with us for about 6 years now. You do get a custom ISG t-shirt as well. Folks, if you want one out there in the audience and listening right now, go to theisgshow.com/shop. How about the matchup? These two gamers, who's going to be playing this week? OG2K, our current King of the Hill, playing with Georgia. Oh, them low-down dirty dogs down there in Athens against AJ Beast, playing with the University of Tennessee in this matchup here. Probably the biggest game. It is the biggest game of the weekend here in week 3. Quick profile of these two young men. We'll start with the challenger first. AJ the Beast, playing with Tennessee. Real name, government name, Alan Lowry from Riverside, California. He's all the way out there on the West Coast, baby. 44 years of age. A veteran of the armed forces and armed services, Marines. Shout out to Alan. Thank you for your service, kind sir. Multiple ISG Madden playoff appearances for Alan Lowry, a.k.a. AJ the Beast. How about our current King of the Hill? His name is OG2K, Nicholas Sirianni. No relation to Nick Sirianni, head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Western New York, Buffalo, New York. There he is, age 19, college student, 2-time ISG college football champion. Made it to the round of, I believe, 32 in the Madden Championship Series, the $1 million Madden Championship Series. So he's playing very well here. Ranked 14th in the world right now for OG2K. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the standings here before we get to predictions. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop taking war by Sweet Storm with their pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery store. You got to understand you're getting high quality produce, folks. We're talking about 20 different variety of grapes there. Also online now, currently, they've got the pressed juices as well. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. There, and boy, you're talking about a sweet record. They're really 4-0. So it's Jarrett, Guarantano, Alex Sims bringing up the rear. She is down there swimming with the fishes, 3-1. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in and get. She's got a great record. Let's stop there. That's not.
I lost once. All right.
She's down there in the gutter.
I mean, come on. I'm new. I'm a rookie here. Okay, I've learned my lesson.
That is true. That's true. Rookie is pushing these two vets here. Hey, Rook, who you taking in this game? Tennessee or Georgia?
Yeah, I'm going with OG2K because I learned after my first loss that I don't pick the team. I pick the actual guy that's behind the team. So I'm going with the King of the Hill and staying with it. He's only lost 1 game, so don't let me down, buddy.
You are a quick learner. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to make the same mistake twice. Fran Brown would like you.
Syracuse education, baby.
Oh, that's a great school there at Syracuse.
Just can't exactly play football well, but we're getting there.
That's a great school. Not very good in football. Ask Jerry Guarantano and his former University of Tennessee volunteers
we have to bring that up. Come on.
JG, go ahead and sing Rocky Top for us because I know you're taking Tennessee, right? You cannot take Georgia in this video game.
She's just trying to cover it up because she saw that first game of the year. That's it. So listen, there was no way that she went with Tennessee. But me, not on my worst day would I ever go against the Vols and pick one of those stinking other SEC teams. So I'm going to go Vols. And it'll look like, listen, just in the game, not in real life, but it looks like if you, I don't know what Larry's going to do, but for me, looks like I'm going to have a big 1 next to the board because OG2K just doesn't lose. But in real life, the Vols are going to win. In this one, I'll take the fat L. I'll just never go against them.
See, I'm from the state of Tennessee. I'm a real volunteer, although I played football at Middle Tennessee. So I don't really have that much of an allegiance to Tennessee, although I do actually root for them. Look, I want to keep my record sterling. I'm rooting for Tennessee. I think they're going to win in real life, but in this video game here on NESN Nation of Beating Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network, I'm taking OG2K because I ain't cray-cray. So give me OG2K, and that's what we just going to do right there. All right, you guys ready to get this thing started? OG2K playing with Georgia, UGA, man. Hunker down, those dirty dogs in between the hedges. And how about AJ the Beast? Good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top Tennessee. Let's go ahead and get it done right here, guys. Play it out as we talk about it here at 902 Brewing Company. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Guys, let's go ahead and lock it up. Play it right now. Good luck, guys. And that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Knock, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays, 15 bays, and 1 huge VIP suite. Man, got the simulators and the suites there. It's where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll have. Indoor golf games, meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It's a true experience, folks, out there. You got the bar. It's a sports bar, it's a lounge, and a restaurant, all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We'll be there next week. Shout out to the good folks at Golf Zone Social. All right, we're inside here at 902 Brewing Company, located in Jersey City, man. A craft brewery here in JC, producing ales and lagers. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here on your screen on NESN Nation, on Bean Sports Channel, Clears TV, and In the Black Network, man. We're talking the latest in the world of college football and gaming at the exact same time. We're the only show that really do those two things together. Got Jarrett Guarantano to the right of me, from University of Tennessee, volunteer starting quarterback, also played in the NFL and the UFL San Antonio Brahmas. To the right of him, Alex Sims, former sportscaster at WSYR in Syracuse, New York, currently working at NESN doing the sidelines for the Indoor Football League there. Middle of the screen on the right, UGA. OG2K playing with UGA. He is on defense. He's our current king of the hill. They're playing for cash and prizes, and we talk the latest in college football. Bottom of the screen there, you can see the top of his head. That is AJ the Beast. He is the home team playing with Tennessee. They have the ball first, and they're in Neyland Stadium right there. 101,915, I think is the something like that is the capacity there. So like 102,000 there, University of Tennessee. Speaking of University of Tennessee, let's go ahead and talk the latest here in college football. Number 6, Georgia at number 15, Tennessee. It is the game of the week. Georgia has won 8 straight, Jerry Guarantano. You got to go back to what, 2016? Josh Dobbs, the Hail Mary to Juwan Jennings. That's the last time y'all beat them, man. So that's 8 in a row. Who's going to win this game this weekend? Tennessee, the line has come down. They were 7.5-point dogs. Now it's down to 4.5. So some money being shifted to Tennessee. Where do you stand here, Jarrett? Are you still a volunteer? Of course you are.
I'm sitting here talking about the dagger that you just delivered to my heart. I'm sorry, the baby was screwed. Dagger. You didn't have to throw in the number 8, right? Like, you could have just said, listen, they've won a couple of the past games, but the 8, I'm included in 3 of them, unfortunately.
Oh.
That's why. But this weekend's a different story, right? It's a different Tennessee. Obviously, the last, how many, 4 or 5 matchups minimally, they've lost by 14 plus.
Since Hype's been there, yes. 27-13 was 3 years ago, and then last year they lost by 14-2. Yep.
14.
31-17. Yep.
I think I'm going to go Tennessee here. Never will go against them. The way that they defeat them is low scoring game, have to play great defense, have to stay in the game. I thought last year's recipe going into halftime tied 17-17 was the best way that it could have been. Obviously, depth and certain things in the second half let Georgia pull away and win by 14. But if we can keep this thing close like we did last year going into halftime and continue running the ball and we're able to stop them defensively, I think we will have a ton of success and we'll let the crowd stay in the game.
102,000 down there in Knoxville, Alex Sims. Like I said, Georgia, they've owned this series recently, especially since Josh Heupel has been there. I believe Tennessee 23-1 or 22-1 in the last 3 or 4 years at home. They only lost to Georgia. Who are you picking, and how does Tennessee get this thing done if you are taking the Vols?
I have a sour taste in my mouth for those Tennessee guys, so I am going against them and picking Georgia for actually a few reasons, good reasons. I'm going to tell you right now. Not because they beat my team in week 1. So
that is actually that's part of the reason. Yeah, it is.
But yeah, that's like, I'm going to say 35% of it. Okay. 1, Georgia has a slight roster advantage, not by a lot, but enough to make a difference. 2, I feel like it all will come down to Georgia's offensive line. And then also 2, I feel like even though this is really Stockton's first true road test, I feel like he's ready for the challenge. I know the atmosphere is tough. Very tough to play there. Jarrett has talked about it. But again, Georgia has won the last he's won the last 8 in a row. 13 of the last 15 games against Tennessee, right? And Tennessee has never scored more than 17 points against them. Georgia's defense is insane. Sorry, Jarrett, but they are.
I know firsthand, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, right?
Unfortunately.
Now, speaking of Georgia, we got a touchdown by the champ, the king of the OG2K, playing with UGA. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I really think it's going to be close, but I do think Georgia has a slight advantage. Again, has a roster advantage, like I said at the beginning, and I think Stockton is up for the challenge. Sorry, Jarrett.
JG,
I agree.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, no, JG, let me ask you this. Tennessee, look, they bully some of these FCS schools and some of these other non-conference opponents. They're flying high right now. Aguilar's a starter. Looks like he's actually performing better in the offense than Nico Iamaleava did last year. How does Tennessee get this thing going where they're trying to be physical? I think they could win a low-scoring game, but I'd like to see them put up 25 or 30 against Georgia.
Yeah. I'm a little bit skeptical, right? I mean, last year you even look at it, Nico played well versus lower-tier competition, right? Like, that was his biggest thing. They were all talking about his SEC stats and how comparatively so it was against out-of-conference opponents.
I think there were like, 7 or 8 touchdowns in 8 conference games?
Yeah.
And
so
4 of them came again in the last game against Vanderbilt.
I'm not going to sit here and say that Joey's going to do that, but also Syracuse hasn't shown the greatest potential right early in the season. They almost lost to UConn. We just versed East Tennessee State out of another shade to Syracuse. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, what the heck?
we just
like a punching bag today?
No, I know. I just do a crazy shade. But then we just played East Tennessee State, so not really big. So this is going to be his first SEC test. Obviously, Gunnar Stockton has played in a bigger game last year. He was playing in the playoffs, so he has that experience playing in a bigger game.
I'm going to tell my producer, we got the video game. Let's see if we can enlarge that out there. Go ahead, JG.
So this is going to be realistically, Joey's first big test in a SEC game. It's going to be very interesting to see how they run with that offense. The prior games that we've seen from Tennessee, we've seen a lot of 12 personnel. We've seen a lot of running the ball downhill. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that versus the Georgia defensive line, versus the Georgia defense. So I'm interested to see schematically how Coach Heupel changes that up, because obviously with the lesser opponents, we're able to do that. I don't know if we will be able to do that with Georgia.
Yeah. Look, it's going to be a fascinating game, man. Kirby Smarty's kind of owned this series here. We'll see what Tennessee can do. Joey Aguilar, defense is playing well. Josephs and those guys coming off the corner, off the edge. Tennessee's going to be missing their 2 starting corners. One of them's an All-American. The other one's an All-SEC caliber guy, Ricky Gibson and Jamar McCoy. We'll see, man, if these young guys, Hood and this other kid, can hang in there. True freshmen, yeah. They played well, though, so far. And PFF have graded them pretty well as well. I think Tennessee gets the win, man. We'll see. Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern in Knox Vegas. All right, guys, got a 7-0 ball game here. Georgia leading. OG2K, middle of the screen there, playing with Georgia. AJ the Beast with the hat on, playing with Tennessee, down 7-0 here. He does have the ball, start of the second quarter. The first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila, a Dorado restaurant. Look at it in Bayonne, New Jersey, Midtown right there in Bayonne, New Jersey, on Broadway. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, atmosphere, and great affordable drinks. The libations, folks, they are definitely flowing their happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You've seen that, man. Great costumes, great outfits. You'll see some of it right there. Just awesome environment. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends, too. They also got the beautiful patio. Check them out online. The Golden Eagle. It has landed in Bayonne, New Jersey. Aguila, DoradoRestaurant.com. We're back here inside of Nato 2 Brewing Company here in Jersey City, producing ales and lagers here, handcrafted beers and best atmosphere. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here on your screen. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Man, shout out to Don and those good folks, man. Oktoberfest, the beer. This is really, I'm not even a beer drinker, but this is really good, man. Got the Oktoberfest this weekend. Got some Bavarian dancers and some German dancers coming by. Huge festival this weekend here at Nato 2 Brewing Company on Sunday, noon Eastern, until, it's like partying like grown folks. When they say until, Jarrett, that's what they mean when they say until. You can keep going all night long. Well, the MAD game, the college football game, EA Sports, college football game is going going on. OG2K playing with UGA, current kick in the hill. He's on defense. The challenger pair, AJ Beast playing with Tennessee. He's on offense. He's down 7-0 here in the second quarter. Biggest game of the weekend here, University of Tennessee hosting Georgia. Back to the college football talk. Another big game for an SEC opponent, this time going on the road. Number 16, Texas A&M at number 8, Notre Dame. We saw what happened last year. Notre Dame got the win last year down in College Station at Kyle Field. Texas A&M led for most of the game, kind of split up on themselves in the fourth quarter. Texas A&M, once again, ranked this year, now got to return the trip to South Bend. Your thoughts here, Alex, who gets this dub here in a cross-sectional matchup, SEC against the powerhouse independent, the Golden Domers up there in South Bend?
So, give me the upset on the road for Texas A&M. Might be a wild card here. However, I do think it's going to be a little tough for them because one, they're going on the road, and two, Notre Dame's coming off a bye. So they're obviously, they're Notre Dame's refreshed, they're ready to go. So I think that's going to be tricky for them. I do think if Reed can perform, 70%, above 50% there, I think he can probably if he can complete 70% is what I'm trying to say. I think they have a chance of getting it done, especially against the Irish secondary. I think I don't know. I just think I'm putting it all in on the road team here, even though Notre Dame is coming off a bye. But I think Marcel Reed can get the job done. He's shown it, and I think Texas A&M it's their year this year, so we'll see.
Yeah, JJ, Alex set it up pretty good there. Notre Dame coming off that loss opening weekend against Miami, had to bye, so now they get to welcome in Texas A&M. Like I said, Notre Dame won last year. Who do you like in this game?
I think this is a tough matchup. Obviously, when you look at it, Notre Dame's coming off a tough loss. They had that just
into the checkers.
just seeing a bulldog run into the checkerboard just disgusts me. But they're coming off a tough loss and they had a bye week, so that's a lot of things to think about. Obviously, Coach Freeman had the boys working. He's one of the best head coaches in all of college football. When I look at this game, I look at the past opponents. Obviously, I think Miami's a really good team, but I've seen Texas A&M versus two lesser opponents and also give up 20-plus points each opponent. I don't really see
Utah State, Battle of Aggies last week, gave up 22. Yeah.
I don't foresee them playing really good defense, and I think that obviously from the first Tennessee, I thought he was about to score. I don't foresee Notre Dame going down the same path that they did versus Miami, right? They only gave Jeremiah Love, a significantly low amount of carries, which they should never have done. I think they're going to ride the workhorse here and give him the ball a lot, get super downhill, try to get physical with an SEC team, which you don't see much of. But I just feel like Texas A&M's defense is down. Will they score? Are they able to score points? Yes, because Marcel Reed is a really, really good quarterback. I just don't know defensively if they'll be able to hold up versus Notre Dame's rushing attack if they rely on the run.
Well, I mean, their coach is a defensive-minded coach, Elko, and you're right, that was some of the problems that they had last year on that side of the ball. You think about that game against Notre Dame, how they fell apart also against Texas at the end of the year. Alex, when you look at Notre Dame, do you like them as a CFP team this year? I think they have to win this game because they don't really play anybody else that's really on the schedule. Yeah, they got Clemson. I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I do agree with you there. I think
USC. USC's pretty good this year.
Yeah, but I do think like this is almost like a do or die for them this game. So
yeah, they can't go 0-2. They're cooked.
Yeah, right. But I also think too, like it can sometimes be a disadvantage coming off of a bye for a college team. Like I've seen it, like covering college ball for so long, like. It's almost like you get in this rhythm, even though they lost. Like I feel like you get chemistry with your team, especially so early on in the season, and then all of a sudden there's a bye. You're not playing like against another team, so this might hurt them coming off of a bye, right? And I feel like Texas A&M, they haven't shown everything they've got. I think they're going to come out hungry, and that's why I called it as an upset on the road. But again, I agree with you. I think Notre Dame has to win this game. So I feel like it's going to be a battle between both of them.
Yeah. Texas A&M, like you said, a couple of cupcakes early on, including Utah State last week in that battle of the Aggies. Oh, speaking of a battle, can he take it? No, he's going to be brought down near the red zone. AJ the Beast down by a couple scores, playing with Tennessee, bottom right-hand corner of your screen there with about, around a minute left here in the second quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a break real quick. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. 2 locations, one in Shaolin, they call that Staten Island, and also Brooklyn, the best wings, beers, and burgers that you'll find, folks. Food and Wine Magazine said one of the top 5 wing joints in America, and their wings are really, really good. Trust me when I tell you that. They're open daily. 11:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Live music, DJs, trivia nights, and all the sports and all the TVs. Dozens of TVs throughout the sports bar. Check them out online. 2 locations, Staten Island and also Brooklyn. KettleBlackBar.com. And we're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company, located in Jersey City, producing ales and lagers. ISG College Football here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here, man. We're talking the latest in the world of college football. Also, got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes. We're the only show, folks, that talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. These 2 gamers at the very bottom of the screen, one on the left-hand side is our current king of the hill. He's our champion, OG2K, playing with Georgia. He's on defense, but he does have a 14-0 lead here. Less than a minute to play here in the second quarter. The challenger, you can see his hat there, AJ the Beast, playing with Tennessee. Oh, and he just threw a pick. That's going to hurt here. Less than 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. He is down 14-0. Now the champion has the ball at 14-0. I'm joined by Jarrett Guarantano. You can see him there in the orange sweater. Hoodie there, played at the University of Tennessee. Volunteer, was a starting quarterback there, also played in the NFL. Alex Sims, bottom right there. She's a sports reporter. Used to be at WSYR in Syracuse, New York. Now she's currently working at NESN. She's the sideline reporter for the IFL's Massachusetts Pirates. Is that right? Mass Pirates. Yeah, there you go. I got it right, finally. It only took me a few weeks, but I got it right. I'm trying to get better. All right, let's get back into the college football talk. The third-ranked matchup of the day. Number 18, USF, the South Florida Bulls, at number 5, Miami. Canes are dynamite. The Canes are dynamite, as the song likes to go. USF, they've been dynamite. They won against Boise State, beat a ranked team. Beat the snot out of them. That was down in Tampa. Went on the road last weekend at the Swamp and beat Florida on a last-second field goal there, 18-16. Now they are ranked in the top 20 here. Your thoughts here, JG? South Florida, can they do it again for the 3rd straight week, knock off a ranked team?
Really talented roster and obviously really great start to their season. Do I think that they caught some teams lacking? I think they caught the first team. I thought they caught Boise State. I don't know if Boise State's as what they've been in the past couple of years. But Florida, I think that they caught them sleeping a little bit. Do I think that they're going to catch Miami sleeping? Absolutely not. Now everybody's awake right now. Everybody realizes how good they are.
So they're not going to sneak up on Miami, huh?
No. And listen, I'm not going to sit there and say Miami has a crazy hostile environment too that they're playing at. It's an away game, and I mean, obviously every single one of these USF kids have that chip on their shoulder because most of them probably want to go to Miami. I mean, realistically, that's where they recruit, and that's where they're all from. So I think it's going to actually be a really good game. Miami just has way too much firepower, and they're not going to be sleeping on this one, right? They've seen the tape. They've seen USF beat teams. Now it's not like they're just like this little guy hanging around. Now they're ranked in the top 20. They know who they are. Miami's been playing really good football. I expect Carson Beck and the Hurricanes to continue doing so.
Alex, who you got in this one? Battle of the Bulls and the Canes, a battle of this, we call it a Sunshine State Showdown is what I used to say when I worked in Miami. Who do you like in this matchup? Once again, this game at the Hard Rock Stadium. That's in Miami Gardens in the 305.
Yeah, I'm going with Miami as well. I think they have a very explosive offense and inevitably one of the best O-lines in college football. So I do think, though, that it's going to be close to start out, but I think that the Canes pull away in the second half.
No, it should be a fun contest. Miami's got to win this game. But, man, if USF can win this game, I will be a believer at that point. I still am a believer. And then, look, they're coached by a former University of Tennessee assistant there, and Alex Golish. That's why they were able to go into the Swamp. I don't know if y'all saw the video of the USF coaches in the press box just going crazy, man, after they beat Florida going into the elevator. That was some good video, some good content there. So shout out to the folks there with the Bulls in South Florida, so they can pull off another upset, the third in a row against a ranked team when they play Miami on Saturday, man. Got a EA Sports College Football 26 game going on right now. It's 21-0. They're in the third quarter here, and it's our champion, OG2K, our king of the hill, bottom left-hand corner of the screen. He's got the lead playing with Georgia. AJ DeBeast playing with Tennessee. He's trailing 21-0. The third quarter, folks, brought to you by good friends, Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, located at 812 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. Will be there tomorrow for ISG basketball. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. Folks, we all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand? Bayonne's top-rated burgers. They got wings, dry rubbed and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets as well. Man, that was a great time right there. The R&B night, just a great Sunday, man, brunch, man, just an awesome environment there, great vibes. And they're open Tuesday through Sunday, every day except Monday, Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. All right, we're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, man. A craft brewery here in Jersey City producing those ales and lagers, some 20 different varieties of ales, including right here. This is the Oktoberfest, and it's coming up this weekend here, a real Oktoberfest right here at 902 Brewing Company on Sunday, noon Eastern until, folks. Got some dancers, great vibes as well, Bavarian dancers, German dancers, a lot of bratwurst, got burgers and brats that'll be here as well. So shout out to the good folks here at 902 Brewing Company, located at 101 Pacific Avenue here in Jersey City. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show that talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We got a game going on right now. EA Sports College Football being played by a couple of gamers that are playing for cash and prizes as we talk about the latest in the world of college football. Let's get back into the college football talk, guys. Colorado had a big loss against Georgia Tech in week one. Had a big win last week against Delaware, the Blue Hens, the Fighting Joe Flaccos, if you will. Started the season with Caden Salter, the former Liberty transfer, at quarterback. Got Juju Lewis as well, Julian Lewis. He got to play a little bit, but it was the third string, Ryan Staub, that came in and stole the show. 7 of 10, 157 yards, a couple of touchdowns. He is reportedly going to get the start on Friday. Now, Coach Prime has kind of pushed back. You know, he doesn't like giving up stuff to the media, but he has been taking the first team reps here. Your thoughts here, JG? Is this the right move? I think it fits what the offensive coordinator is doing. You can tell he sort of bought his time, stayed there, didn't run away from it, got his shot, and performed very well. Shout out to him. You like this? Or is this going to be tough with Juju and Caden there as well, who were brought in, and you know they got that NIL money?
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of unhappy campers in the quarterback room, right? Like, you brought in a really high transfer in Caden Salters, who's a really good player, and you also have Juju Lewis, who is a true freshman, right? He was a 5-star kid. Shouldn't really expect to play at that time.
Yeah, but he's got some coin. He's getting paid.
Guys, he has a lot of money. He has a lot of pride, right? He started a lot of football games in his high school in Georgia, and he had a lot of success. So for them to do this is kind of sporadic, I think. It's out of the blue. Coach Prime did say this, though. He did say that last year this kid was lights out in practice, was a great competitor, showed a lot of things. So this isn't something out of the blue. It's been something that he's been showing time and time again. And maybe he just feels like it's his time, right? He came out in the game. He showed a lot of things last game. Maybe it's just his time to go out there, get some tape, and see what type of player he is. Do I think he's most talented? Not so quite. I think the other two guys are really talented, but I also don't know much about him. So it'll be a really good trial and error to see what type of player he is, and he'll be able to show the world it.
Alex, you like this move? Going from Salter to Juju Lewis, now turning the reins over to Ryan Staub, the third stringer, who played really well against University of Delaware. They got a big game Friday night against the Cougars. I believe, they play Houston.
He started from the bottom, now he's here.
yeah. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, I literally like that. I have that song stuck in my head now. Look, this isn't Pee Wee football, right? If you're good, you're playing D1 college football. Like, if you're good, you're gonna get played time, right? So, I get, these two other quarterbacks, all three of them have played. He was just the one that outperformed all of them, right? And he, like you said, he was 7 of 10, 157 yards in the air.
Mm-hmm.
He helped them get that win this past weekend. So I think, you know, he deserves that start. He deserves QB1. But I think I don't know how that long that will last. Obviously we're still so young into the season. But I think, you know, that you have to give him credit. The guy worked his way up. Didn't quit. He put in his time. He clearly, you know, did everything he could to get into the position that he is now. So, you got to be happy for him, right? But like Jarrett said, like there's probably a lot of drama in that quarterback room. So I don't want to be there for that.
Right. JG, real quickly, what if Ryan Staub plays well and he holds the starting job for like the rest of the year? What do you do if you're Juju or Caden and you're like, man, you brought me in here, gave me all this money? Like, that's what this is uncharted waters here in the new NIL space. In about 30 seconds, JG, go.
Listen, it's just this is what the trend is now, right? So if he does play super well and he is the starting quarterback, Caden's on his last year anyway, so he's out the door. Do I expect Juju to leave? Absolutely, right? Just like any other kid that's a high recruit that doesn't play early. And Staub's only a sophomore, so he has 2 more years worth of playing time. That's just not a good fit for Juju, and obviously he would want to go take his talent somewhere else.
Yeah. All right, we'll see about Colorado. Good luck to the young man, Ryan Staub. The sophomore there are going to be playing Friday night against University of Houston. Colorado trying to get to 2-1 on the season. We'll see about that. Now, Coach Brown has not confirmed it, but he is taking the first team reps there. But look, we'll see, maybe something changes. But as of this taping, middle of the week or later towards the later part of the week, right now he's slated to be the starter. We'll keep an eye on that, see what the Buffaloes do this weekend. All right, the game is still going on, 21-0. Our King of the Hill OG2K middle of the screen there has the lead. He's on defense. The challenge at the bottom of the screen, you can see his hat. AJ the Beast playing with Tennessee, down by 3 scores, less than 2 minutes ago. Gonna need a miracle to pull this thing out. Let's get back to the NFL, the college football talk. Well, the guy used to be a coach in the NFL. Our guy, Bill Belichick. Excuse me. So, New England, the Patriots are banned from practice at the University of North Carolina. Bill Belichick was asked about this after their win the other night when they beat Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken here. Here's Coach Belichick's thoughts on this. He didn't miss words, and he didn't lie. He looked directly into the camera and said this. Take a listen.
This is away from the game, but we haven't heard from you yet on this. Obviously, reports this week of New England Patriots scouts being banned from practice. Just want to give you the opportunity to comment on that and provide some sort of explanation on that.
Yeah, well, no, it's clear that I'm not welcome there around their facility, and so they're not welcome in ours. Pretty simple.
There you go. He was asked a question. He said, look, they did it to me. They don't want me in their building. They're not coming to my building. Wow. Jarrett, Jordan Hudson has gotten to this, man, in more ways than one. But this is classic Bill. No, all jokes aside. He's about that action. He's got an axe to grind with Belichick, with Robert Kraft. You can tell they're going back and forth. He doesn't like that he was kind of let go a couple of years ago. So it's tit for tat. Now, Mike Vrabel, who was a former player of Belichick with the Patriots, he said he's allowed in the building. He was just here for the Tom Brady statue, which was unveiled just a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know who to believe, but there you go, JG. Your thoughts here on Belichick saying Patriots players and scouts, personnel, not coming to Chapel Hill.
It's so nice to see Bill still Bill, right? Like, I feel like the past, 8
Petting,
months.
angry, honoring.
Yeah. It's like, no, he's still there. The past 8 months, everybody's like, wait, what is happening? He's, doing yoga. He has a young girlfriend. What is going on? He's in college. Everybody's like, where did Bill go? And then this is, the extreme moment. Maybe because they lost the game that bad, or maybe, I don't know what it is. He's starting to get a little agitated. Now Bill's coming out. But I don't really understand. I don't understand why the feelings. Maybe there's some more behind the scenes things that he didn't like, or him being let go, whatever it was. But when Coach Vrabel said that, I was like, he was absolutely there.
He was.
Right? That is
there's video evidence of him being there. Yes.
Is it that he's not in the facility? Is he outside the facility? It's news to him. I don't know. But this answer that he said, I mean, this was just as gangster as you possibly could be. He's not. If I'm not allowed in their house, he's not allowed in my house. That's everybody understands that. There's no sign language needed for that one.
Right. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, Alex. Right? You got a problem with this?
What is this, high school?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Tit for
Exactly.
tat.
I don't really know who to believe, but I obviously know there's bad blood, right? Even Vrabel was made a few digs when Belichick lost his first game. He was like, yeah, like I think he said something along the lines of, I don't know. I think he was talking about Harbaugh or something, and how like Harbaugh never. It was something about like not losing a first game of the college football season or something, and obviously taking a dig towards Belichick and how badly they lost in their first
to TCU,
game.
Yes, got skull
Yeah,
drug.
to TCU. So like obviously there's bad blood, and obviously Bill Belichick is doing anything he can to make that known. Still, I mean, still, like, how long is he gonna go on with this for? Like, come on, bro. Like, you moved on. You're the head coach of UNC. Like, but I mean, I don't know who to believe. I heard Vrabel say that he had no idea that he's more than welcome here. I feel like Vrabel is a pretty upfront guy.
Yeah, straightforward.
But I also, yeah, like I don't think I think if he wasn't welcome, I think Vrabel would have said that, honestly.
Right.
So, I don't know.
We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it, man. But Chapel Bill, he's like, look, man, I'm not welcome at their facility. They're not welcome at ours. Very simple. It's just, I just love Belichick, man. Even tone, monotone.
Two-word answers.
Exactly. But we'll see, man. We'll see but look, I do know this, that Kraft has talked about building a statue for Belichick right next to Brady. So there's a little bit of an olive branch there. Clearly the relationship is frayed somewhat, but hopefully these two men can get back in the good graces of each other. Look, they won 6 Super Bowls together, went to 9 together. So hopefully they, for the whole region where you work at, Alex, the New England region, hopefully for the sake of that whole region, all 6 states, maybe they can patch up this relationship. Real quickly, get your thoughts here. Speaking of your region, you're from, well, I guess that'd be upstate New York. Anything outside of the Bronx?
Central.
No, it's upstate. No, that's I've learned that. Anything outside of the Bronx is upstate.
I'm trying to make it sound like I'm like in a fun, cool area. It's central, okay? Not in the mountains, all right?
Girl, you are it's still a 4 to 5 hour drive to get to Syracuse. Like, you're not down the road. You're far away.
Normally, like 35.
Yes.
I mean, I go 90 miles an hour on the highway.
Okay, so you shouldn't do that. Firstly, you shouldn't do that.
No, I do a lot of state troopers. I get out of the tickets. All
You're way up yonder. You're so far away. You might as well be in Buffalo, for real. You might as well be in Canada. You might as well be in Toronto or Montreal. Let's take a look at the video. How about Fran Brown, man? He had your Syracuse Orange running sprints after the game against UConn, a game they won in overtime, came back trailing in the fourth quarter and won that game. Fran said, look, man, he didn't like the way they were running on the field during the game, so he made them run after the game. But look, he's trying to also teach these men. I do like the fact that Fran's got a very clear message, man. I know he can be a little, funny. He can be colorful with his language and things of that nature. But he wants these men to grow up to be great fathers, great husbands, and be high men of character. Your thoughts here, seeing these guys run after a win.
So,
speaking of Pee-wee, this is Pee-wee.
Before the game, during I believe his Monday press conference, I don't know what it is, I'm out of the game, but I know prior to the game he did say, if my guys don't play well, they will be sprinting after the game.
Oh,
well, so he did say that. He did. And I have a few of my colleagues that have proof that have tweeted that out. So going off of that, he's just a man of his word. And what type of coach would he be if he didn't follow through with what he said? So I agree with him on all of that. They didn't play well. First of all, they have one of the toughest schedules out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
4 college football playoff teams from last year. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. I was trying to not think about that at the moment, but the UConn game last week, this game against Cortland are must-win games. They looked horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked like a Pee-wee football team in the first half.
Come on. Come on.
No, they did. They did.
Okay.
I was like, what is going on? I mean,
yeah, for 3.5 quarters, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and obviously Angeli got groove back in the second half, and that's kind of what we as fans always pictured he would be like, but again, like what we said before, I think it takes a while for teams to gel and build chemistry, whatever. But again, so going off of that, I think that they didn't play well, and Fran was just living up to what he said, before the game. And so actually, in fact, a few of my colleagues tweeted that a lot of his guys were like in the locker room. He got them back out there to sprint. Yeah, so he was like, no, you're getting your back out there, and you're sprinting. So I mean, I commend him, honestly. I commend him. Like, I love when coaches stick to their word and they follow through.
All right, JJ, we got like 45 minutes to go, so you got a couple of minutes on this. Look, you played. What would the thought process be going on right now through your mind as the coach is making you freaking run sprints after a game? Major Division I college football, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be very happy, but I would definitely respect the decision. Like, this guy's he's an old school ball coach, right?
Yes.
He does right by the kids, and obviously they committed to him for a reason. And if there was guys that was there before he was there, then that's unfortunate. But the guys that are new and the transfers, they committed to him for a reason. They knew exactly what type of guy he was, and he went into every single recruit's family's house and talked to their parents or talked to their guardians, and told them that he would do his best to raise the young men into being grown men. So if this is a course of action that has to be displayed, so be it, right? Do I agree? I mean, listen, I don't know. They won the game. Did they win it in very good fashion? Absolutely not. Should they have definitely won that game way smoother? For sure. But I don't know if adding a couple miles to their legs would have been the smart thing to do. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But listen, he's old school, right? You can run. You ain't want to run in the game. You're going to run now.
I love Fran Brown. Now, here's a question I have for you, Alex Sims. Did he take a shower after this win?
That's what so his whole motto.
Showers are only for winners. They won, but it's the way they won. He's like, oh, loser.
No soap.
Okay?
No soap.
But
can you really take a shower with no soap? I guess you can. That's a
bird
bath, man.
Bird bath. Bird bath.
Can you imagine his wife, man, like being like, "Oh my God, pray that they win because I'm not sleeping next to him." And then,
all right.
Oh my God, I'm gonna say no shower, probably bird bath.
Bird bath. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I will confirm next week.
All right, we gotta ask.
All right, good stuff, man. We'll keep an eye on Syracuse, man, and that tough schedule they got. Orange on the auto, Syracuse. Shout out to Fran Brown, man, one of my favorite coaches in college football. All right, man, the college football game is over. The EA Sports College Football 26 game is over, and our current King of the Hill gets another win. Georgia goes into Knoxville in the video game to get a win. And the fourth quarter, guys, brought to you by good friends right here, 902 Brewing Company, located 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere, creating good times made right here in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room, hosts a variety of events, got the rooftop as well, and yes, Oktoberfest coming up on Sunday, noon Eastern, right here at 902 Brewing Company. Sponsor right here, 902brewing.com. Welcome back here to 902 Brewing Company. Inside of 902 Brewing Company, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right on Route 3. We're the only show to talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We talk the latest in the world of college football. So it's been a great show here. We also had a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes, and the winner was that man right there that just came into the screen. Just perfect timing there, OG2K. Talk to us here, man. You got the win. Shutout fashion here. What was working for you in this game playing with Georgia on the road in Rocky Top?
I think I was just able to play good on both sides of the ball and just play a solid game and limit mistakes.
I got you. I want to ask you real quickly here. What did you think about Fran Brown making Syracuse players run after a win, man? You like that from a coach?
Yeah, I think it's good as long as you're not like wearing them out. I think, even if they get the win in overtime, they still wanted to. I respect that.
Cool. And we respect your game, kind sir, man. You're right now, man. You're handling your business, man. King of the Hill in Madden, King of the Hill in college football, top 14 in the freaking world right now. In about 10 seconds, man, how does it feel, man, being a really good video game player playing Madden in college football right now, man?
It feels good. Just got to keep putting in work to maintain it and stay consistent.
All right. Well, man, we'll be rooting for you, man. We'll see you next week for Madden, ISG football, and ISG college football, man. Hey, guys, we want to be like this young man. OG2K, play and win some money, man. It's for ages 13 and up. All online, you win cash and prizes, man. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now, theisgshow.com/CFB. Once again, you want to come and play and win some money, theisgshow.com/CFB. Don't do it today, but do it now. Also, folks, we got the merch for you. You want to get your t-shirt officially merchandise shop, man. Official authentic ISG t-shirts, man. Free shipping on orders over $75. Go to theisgshow.com/shop. theisgshow.com/shop. They're going for $29 there. Also, this postgame show brought to our good friends right here. Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They invented deep dish pizza in 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration from their origins there in the Chi, Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and also vegetarian dishes as well. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, before we get out of here, man, I want to give you my Larry Locks here, presented to you and brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. I'm taking Tennessee, good old Rocky Top. They're going to check her kneeling, and they're going to put a spanking on the Georgia Bulldogs. Give me Tennessee. Texas A&M, represent the SEC, gets a win at South Bend, right under touchdown Jesus. And I like Miami to hold serve at home in a battle of the Sunshine State against South Florida. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Shout out to OG2K, current King of the Hill. We'll see him next week in ISG football and ISG college football. There's a pretty face. Alex Sims, former sports reporter, WSYR in Syracuse, currently working at NESN. She's a silent reporter for the Indoor Football League. And there's Jarrett Guarantano wearing the orange. Let's go, UT. 102,000 in Knoxville at Neyland Stadium. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and ISG basketball. We'll see you here. Thanks for watching here on the platforms of NESN Nation, on Bean Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Have a great week and a great weekend, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.